I think I was about 14 or 15 when I first decided that I didn't believe in God. I was raised as a Roman Catholic, and religion was a huge part of my life growing up until about 9 or 10 when my grandparents passed away, and then we didn't go to church anymore, basically. And I continued to be an atheist until probably about 6 months ago. And not just any atheist, the most vociferous atheist that I could possibly be. I felt like it was my duty to let people know how I felt. I felt like I didn't belong in any kind of religious institution. I had questions, things that didn't make sense to me. I had never had anyone kind of sit down and explain to me what a relationship with God should look like or could look like. And then a few months ago, a friend of mine passed away, and I went to the service at Ogilby, and Pastor Mick was speaking there, and I just kind of liked the way he was talking. It wasn't overly religious, but it still had those religious elements to it. I kind of just started thinking, well, maybe I'll Google this place and see what it's all about. There's a huge billboard on 70 coming from the Highlands, and I've seen it a bunch of times. And the key words there are believer, doubter, skeptic. We all need to be a part of the conversation. And I'll remember that always, because that was the first time a church had ever reached out to someone like me who was not just a doubter, but a total skeptic. And the word conversation spoke to me too, because it felt like an invitation to talk, to have my questions answered, to feel like I could come in and be doubtful, be skeptical, and wouldn't be kicked out or turned away because of that. And I just kept thinking about it, and I decided after a very rough year that my spirituality needed some tending to, and I wanted to just try again, basically. Just try again and see how I felt. And we came to a service here at C3, and everyone was very warm and welcoming, and we sit down and hear the message of that day, and it was like it was written for me. I started crying, which is so unlike me. Usually I'm a pretty stoic person, and I couldn't control it, and I just felt like this is the place that I need to be to grow spiritually. This is the place that I need to be to explore my relationship with God and improve my relationship with my husband together spiritually, and our kids. And we've gone pretty much ever since. And each sermon, I get so much out of it. And I don't feel like, out of place, because I wasn't always religious and I didn't, know the terminology or know exactly what to do or know exactly how to refer to things. But it's just explained and preached in such a way that you don't feel guilty when you leave. You don't feel upset or sad when you leave. You feel hopeful, and you feel like there's more to the story, and it's a story that I am excited about